Hello everyone, I'm Ragna Kagari and welcome to Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown for its full title. So today I thought I'd start off with a new playthrough of a different game, and this is one that I played a good 3 years ago actually. In fact, last time I played this. I've only sort of decided to play this because I saw recently like there was a Top Gun DLC. I haven't bought it, but you know, it's that film with Tom Cruise and whatnot. And yeah, I just thought, you know, I hadn't played this for a while, and I enjoyed it back when it came out. So why not play it again and do it a bit different by making it as hard as possible. I am not sure how long this is going to take, because I know like there's 20 missions, and I've also got the 3 DLC missions which I wanted to include in this playthrough, but it's a case where I'll probably get killed quite a lot or something along those lines. So what I would expect to maybe take like 4 or 5 hours may take 6 or 7, you know, so this could be a 2 or 3 part potentially. But my history with this type of games, like fighting air combat games and all that, is that originally I had Hawks, Tom Clancy. That wasn't great. It was okay, you know, it did the job, but I was always interested in sort of fighter jets, you know, battles in the sky and whatnot. But there wasn't really a game I felt out there that was good enough. I mean, I was sort of aware of Ace Combat, but I never really got into it originally. That changed though a good 10 to 15 years ago. I can't remember exactly, truth be told, when Ace Combat Infinity came out on the PS3, which was a free game. I downloaded it, had a go, and despite the fact it was definitely geared towards microtransactions and getting you to spend money, I managed to, you know, get used to what to do so that it wouldn't cost you anything. You know, I didn't spend a penny on that, I don't think. And I enjoyed that, and that got me into this series. So when Ace Combat 7 came out, it's I suppose the next in line chronologically. It was a bit of a no-brainer to get it, you know. The only downside, there's no, unlike Ace Combat Infinity, which had player versus environment, you'd have 2 teams of 4. This is just mainly player versus player in the multiplayer side of things, so that's the only real negative. But yeah, it was still a very enjoyable experience back then. But yeah, let's get into this. So just as a disclaimer, I have platinumed this game, right? So that should give you a clue how much I've played it back then. I had completed Ace difficulty before, but that was like just the chase cam or camera from behind the plane, which made, I think, things easier. So we're not going to do that this time. I did last night, like, go into a free flight for 5-10 minutes just to get used to controls again, as I don't want to be completely useless. But where was it? I'm going to check. Oh yeah, something I hadn't, when I was going through the options, like just refamiliarising myself with everything, I didn't realise with this you had a flight system, and that's what I had this on the entire time. So I'm going to do the exact opposite, barring the vibration, and change this to expert, which should make it even more difficult. Change the high G turn settings to B when I'm used to A, and I'm going to change the collision damage to off, so any sort of contact, I imagine, with the ground will be an instant death. So yeah, this is a bit mad, I would say, but you know, it's just for a bit of fun, this, and let's see if I can finish the story, the campaign and SP missions on this. Expecting it to be pretty challenging, but I guess that won't be to the later missions. I think the first couple at least will be simple enough to do. But I may be proved wrong, who knows. Right, now that's done. Let's go to campaign. Yeah, oh, SP, that's the DLC missions. I'm going to do that chronologically in-game, so I think that's like after mission 13, that's when these 3 missions take place, so I will stop the campaign at that point to just go into this. That's definitely not going to be today though, that's going to be part 2, I imagine. But anyway, let's restart the story. Yep. And there we go, all the way to Ace. God help me. Jumping in to the hardest difficulty after years of not playing it.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
That's very true.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been wearing a vest with you piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Yeah, unfortunately that's not much of a dogfight when one plane has weapons and the other doesn't. There's your introduction to the story.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This
So
is
much for
not a
pacifism.
drill.
Went, oh, don't attack to kill them all. Right. Yeah, let's start and go to mission prep, I guess. Yeah, so you can see here, on the aircraft tree, I've pretty much cleared it all. You won't be surprised to know I'll probably be using 4th or 5th gen fighter craft for this. I'm not going to mess about or take any chances. So yeah, I mean it's already difficult enough without actually going for the more basic planes. Right. Here we go. I suppose that's the funniest thing with this in a way, that, you know, this guy you're piloting in the story is a complete rookie to start off with, and yet I'm going to be picking up a fighter jet that's just as well beyond what you would give a rookie, in all fairness. I mean, these are, I don't know if it's billions, but it's definitely tens of millions of dollars in their currency. Oh, and one other point with the story, it's not based on our world. It's called Strange Real, I believe. So you got Eurasia or whatever, which is probably like Europe, and USC, which is probably USA, or something to that effect. So that will hopefully clear up any confusion. Right, let's pick a plane. This is actually my favourite just to fly in the game, the Su-57. Very slick looking, and oh, with all the parts as well, you can really soup it up a lot just for any of the fighter jets in this game. Unsurprisingly, you don't really go for attack ground-based planes, so it's mainly the blue, which is the fighter jets, purple, which is multi-role, and then the red are the ground sort of attack planes. But there ain't really many missions that are attack-based, like ground-based. Well, there are, I guess, but they're not really that handy, I would say. Right, anyway, back to picking a plane. To 22A. 136 missiles. I think we'll go for the F-22A. Air-to-lock missile, 18 Qualm. Oh, these things are just rapid. They don't mess about. I think this is a short mission, so we'll go for the Qualm. Alright, let's sortie, as it's called.
Squadron aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Take down the hostile bombers. Oh, one thing I have to do is change the camera, I think, because it would have been whatever I
Radar
left
signs
out.
still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
And that's the fella's name, Trigger. That you play as.
Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Ridiculous that he comes out in F-22A and the rest are like on standard F-15s. Right. Okay, there you go, cockpit view. Let's go. I want to go. Let me go.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Page 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
Okay.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, warm up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
There we go. Forgot which button to press then.
I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in the
I'll
middle of
pass, thank you.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Maybe I should have gone for old 8 AM, never mind.
This is Ragna 2, evading missile.
Slow down. Hey,
Break.
You're way overhead.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's empty for another
what's the thing? Hold on, let me get that.
roll for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for us.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
That's what I do, like moving the analog stick.
Don't forget your special weapon.
Yeah, I know, I've got it ready.
Missile launched. Mage 2, target down.
Like I've not been away.
Mage 2.
Saying that, it does help to have this plane. I won't bullshit.
Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. But you still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers
Not
back
for
at
ones
base
that
so you
get
can
dizzy,
take
I
it
must say, this
easy.
playthrough. Oh,
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
it's like I'm the only one
Go.
destroying everything, and they're saying, "Oh, stick with this guy."
Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
I think I took. Oh, okay.
Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
Where are they? They are
This is
right, or...
HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs? I can't tell them apart.
Look on me. Bandit acquired. Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. I call that mission accomplished. We've still got half our baggage. Emptying of our hangars and runways.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
They conferred with their
Hey, where are you?
Hesitating for a split second could be the
Let's
difference
quickly
between
go
life
over
and
there
death.
though. I'm
Stay
not going to
sharp,
mess
think
about.
fast.
Roger that.
I don't really want to do this again. Where are they? Record them. Must be here. Oh, here we go. Alright. Hey, we're on our way. Don't panic.
They're locked on me. Mage 2, magnificent.
Mage 2, missile launch. One remaining.
Where is it?
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
That's also handy. Alright. Change. Where is it? I can't. Ugh. I can't bloody. Nope. Let me. Nope. No, you don't. You're not shit. Oh, there it is. Alright. Where are you? Oh, it's up high. It's cheating. That should sort it out. There we go. Yeah.
To Column and Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down.
Okay.
Shows no sign
That
of
was
bandits. You're in the
simple
clear.
enough in the end.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes.
Really should stop
Slow
doing
down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a
barrel
hero.
rolls, as
I
they
want you to make it back in
called.
one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Stop droning on.
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
We can skip that. We don't need to see me kicking arse. Though I think it was all the plane, to be fair. Bit strange getting used to the different controls from Type A to B, or Expert. Sorry, from Standard Expert. But it seems to be definitely easier.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
All A. Well, I mean, I just wonder, could I've got S? Maybe I left a couple of the standard fighter jets behind, but main aim is to complete the mission without failing. Alright. Oh, I kept leaving my squadron leader clown behind. I wonder why they called him that. Right, let's go on to the next one.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusea, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Not exactly peacekeepers if they're going to counterattack.
Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa of the Kingdom of Ragna. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard.
Don't think this place would
was
get
a
5
prison.
stars on TripAdvisor somehow.
This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt.
That's pretty funny.
The whole place was just one big fat lie.
Yep, as is most of the
The
world.
only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Oh no, the dogs.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Sounds simple enough. So, just 14 ground targets apparently. I suspect there'll be more than that. Right, let's... Oh yeah, there you go. See where you start. Forgot about that. I'm with my clown. Right, let's... I think we may go Su 57 for this. I don't know actually. I think let's go. Maybe the XO2 actually. And the 4 AM, and yet this has got 8 AM. Go on, we'll stick with the F-22, but we will go for the 8 AM, I think. Not great homing though on the missiles, I must say. Should just compare that quickly to the XO2. I like it up to... yeah, not much difference with the 4 AM. I think I'd rather have the 80 missiles, truth be told. Alright, let's go.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Yeah, I'm going. Charge the enemy. Destroy the enemy ground facilities.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target.
Will do.
HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
No, I don't need any car replacement or car fixes, thanks.
Enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it once you
Target has been destroyed.
Anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed! Look for the radar car!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Accelerate! Being attacked by enemy aircraft!
Let me get these two
We're
left
using the
behind.
containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Fox 2.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. What the hell do you mean the nearest airbase hasn't got any fighters?
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
How did I not destroy that one? Hold up.
Enemy interceptors inbound.
Yeah, they
Prepare to
can
engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down.
maybe shouldn't be wasting my missiles on old APCs. Huh.
The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Target destruction confirmed.
Shred their radar network.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. Base was too far from Allied territory.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Yeah, I know, I'm doing it.
Mates 2, break that lock.
I am taking on a lot here. I just realised I've got 5 helicopters or something along those lines. Yeah.
Locked, it's chow time.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base. Ready to escape.
Ground target destroyed.
Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap. Missile inbound, evade!
Where is everything? Oh, I've gone too far. Let's try and
Mage 2, watch the enemy on your 6.
Everything's been burned down.
Nice kill, Mage 2.
Fox 2.
Locked on bandit.
really should be taking out these planes, I think. Ooh, that was close to being a mid-air collision.
Break, missile incoming.
Yeah, I know.
Targeting gun range.
He's mine, he's not getting away.
Do I get it? Nope.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Hey, come here, come here, come here. Oh, what about me?
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Oh, and I'm gonna crash. Whoa, that was way too close.
Fox 2. Locked on bandit.
Alright, I think I'm getting rid of these.
We've got
You can get destroyed. Nice.
Mage 2, right that lock.
It's okay. It's cool. I've got this.
Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Right, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Here's some feedback for those floor merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Huh? Keep your mind focused. All right, this base is worth destroying. 3 targets remaining. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Missile! Evading! Get away from that vehicle! Now!
Whoa!
Destroyed. Nice.
I'm just taking far too much risk here. But it's a lot of fun, I must say.
We're behind the enemy.
Right. Okay, we've cleared out all
ABC
that.
destroyed.
Bandit acquired. Lock on. Breaking hostile line. Missile! Evading!
Yeah, invade, evade.
That after their allies on the ground were taken out. Can't say I blame them.
Column 4, box 2. It didn't connect. Enemy attack me.
There we go.
Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Clear 15 meters.
All transports have been destroyed. But what were they carrying?
UAVs ready to launch.
There's your answer.
What happened? Status report. Multiple bogies on radar. They're close. Wait, they're being launched. You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted.
Fire everything. Fire them all. I don't fancy my chances though,
Just
actually.
think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use
Yep. I do indeed.
HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
I think that's a good thing about them. It's like you can, it gives you half a chance.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over
Oh,
it.
you got one. There we go, that's a
Give us
start.
bit more warning. Mage 2, missile.
Yeah, I know.
Missile evaded. Golem 2, the enemy's reading you.
See what's going on. Alright.
This one's tail.
Where is it? I can't even...
You're being locked onto.
Yeah, I know.
Missile away.
Oh, that was bloody close. How have I missed?
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here. Box 2.
Oh, let's give myself some distance tonight so I can see what the hell's actually going on. Right. Here we go. Eat missiles, all of you. Right.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
It didn't connect.
Where's this one going? Come back.
Mage 2, walking.
I got it. I didn't see it.
For anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Where'd he go?
Bandit destroyed. 1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Sometimes all you need is a bit of patience.
Just chase him down and pull the trigger.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete.
They are indeed.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
And get a chance to look around.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
That wasn't a counter-offensive in the first place? Oh well. Alright, let's another ray. Well, I mean, I'll take it. It's been a good start, to be fair. 2 A's. And no deaths. Oh, with the targets destroyed, if you're wondering about Jester, that's one of those special planes. I think it's a bonus or whatnot. That you gives you a skin if you shoot it down. I already did it before, but I saw it and I thought I'd take it out. Right. I have to say, getting used to the different controls. But had a few close calls there, definitely.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Oh, this should be all in the air, this one. So, what have we got here? Yep, okay. Oh, that's it. F4s and F16s. trying to think though, what will be sufficient for this? Oh, Black Widow. Yeah, I think we might just stick with the F-22 for now. I mean, it's doing the job. And with only limited ammo, you're going to need as many missiles as possible on Ace. Because you're not going to hit every target, that's just a fact. Not first time in the air. We'll stick with the Raptor. Should get 1,000,000 points if you blow up 8 enemies in one go, I must say. Firing 8 missiles at once.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Two-pronged strategy. Take down the bandits. Oh, refuel. Forgot about this. I could skip it, but let's just do it for the fun of it. It doesn't look that difficult, to be fair. Easy does it. Look at that, I didn't even have to do anything. I just press the accelerator a few times. Oh, the moon. What's up there? There we go. That's how you refuel a fighter jet midair. It's that easy. Right, let's go.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action.
Great.
Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet and wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds.
It's a bit difficult. Hey, you can't do that. Where is it? I am not hitting a single thing here. Guns might be my best bet. Oh, that might have been close. Heard it whiz by me.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares.
I'm going to try and save my chaff. Oh, that was close. Oh, you took him out. Oh, what's that? There we go. So I really just send 3 missiles for that thing and not hit a single one. There we go. Nothing like a bit of gun action. This poor sod here's got no chance. Look at that, just peppering him. Just the old 5-on-1 there.
Shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break!
Okay, I'm evading, I'm evading.
Caution. A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Just about avoided that. Oh, and there's that Arsenal bird they were talking about. Bloody massive. Drones, how fun.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Fire everything.
Now!
Just waiting for mission command.
Let me take care of this big...
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last
Might be a bit kamikaze,
These guys will go down easy.
I've got missiles coming after me left, right and centre here.
Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Look at them. Destroy the Arsenal. They do that to themselves every week apparently.
Big baby Huey.
I'm not going to worry about the drones for now. That big thing's got to... I'm just looking at the radar and I've got missiles following me for fun at the moment.
Take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron detail. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Enemy's too fast. I can't keep up. Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is column 3. Column 2's hit. Status report.
I don't even know where the hell I'm going at this point.
Ship, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
These damn things have gotten smarter. How many do you think are left?
Another friendly.
Skeleton 3's lost.
Where is this thing?
Coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain
I don't know how I'm avoiding all these things, I must say.
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there.
Break it!
Okay, well, we can't get that anymore.
Skeleton 2 lost.
Recon incoming.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. Dangerous earlier, or would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, but Column 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Fox 3. Mage 2, walking.
Let's get a bit of distance because I cannot see anything.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
That is very true.
Aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron,
There goes one more.
Yowza. Missile!
spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. This is 30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile!
Fast. It's like he's...
Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Feeling I can't break away.
Not on my watch.
Stall warning.
Mage 2, missile away. Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Short-range aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
Jet meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. Scared.
This is not good. Brownie, break off.
Missile, evade!
Locked.
Still not hitting these things.
Lock acquired.
Fox 3.
Golem and Maze Squadron, help us!
I'm trying.
Get your asses out.
Hold on. Sorry for that. Sudden stop. Alright, let's get back to this.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
I can't shake it.
An ally's hit. Golem and Mage. Move in to provide support.
I am trying. It's like, you don't think, what do you think I'm doing here?
Ammunition 0.
Don't ice up in there.
0.
Oh, I've got no ammo. That's a problem.
The enemy has a lock on you.
The main squadron still have their hot shot. Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith.
Missile.
Colin and Mage, the OU is dead. We'll take it.
Radar lock acquired.
Who the hell is this thing? It's just toying with me. But then again, it is Ace.
Missile headed for friendly.
Mage 2. Provide
Right.
cover for allied retreat.
I know.
Don't think, focus.
Alright, there we go.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. Missile launched.
Light would get to them. Hurry up.
Stall warning.
I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Target was not struck.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
That's it, baby. Come to Poppy. Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
She's a predator. We can keep her.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support!
I'm a bit tied up here.
Support!
Sorry.
Golem 2 lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now.
Missile.
Sorry.
Missile.
Hell of a good job, H2. Let as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Missile.
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs.
Target is in range of
Got
guns.
them at bay. We owe him one. Main squadron, get those things off my ass.
I am doing everything I can.
Fox 2.
Missile headed for friendly.
Missile.
Missile incoming. Evade. Bandit coming at you.
Missile.
Got one in my sights. Mage 1 launching missile.
Entering clouds.
Locked. It's chow time.
There we go, let's got rid of that.
Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
Missile headed for friendly.
The enemy has a lock on you, Mage 2.
Column 3, Fox 2.
It's like it decides when it wants to be destroyed, which is the
Stall warning.
there we go.
Fox 2.
Nope.
Fox 2.
Mage 2, what are you doing? Shoot those UAVs.
I am trying. Stop shouting at me. Right, there we go. Right. It's like, chill, dude. Doing it all by myself. It's like,
Target was not struck. Locked.
there we go. Are you happy now?
He's a bit splashed.
But they only had 47 missiles left.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Okay, let's withdraw. You're telling me they all came back. It's like, oh, we didn't shoot any of them, it was just a dream.
H2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach.
Oh, I get to land. Forgot about that as well, I must say.
H2, you are cleared for landing.
Let's
3,000
not
to runway.
kill ourselves
H2, lower speed.
landing the bloody plane.
H2, lower nose. You're too high.
Okay, I'm doing it.
1,500 to runway.
This is like... Hold on, I think we're alright. We're alright. I think I'm going too fast, but...
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
There we go. I only picked up 1% damage in that mission, that's pretty decent.
Nicely done, H2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Anyone? Where's everyone else?
Mage Squadron, this is the situation.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
I'm going to predict a B here for rank. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, an A. Better than I thought. Well, 3 A's out of 3. Can't complain with that. Right. Meanwhile, back to story time.
Here he comes.
Here's the one that shot down our ally.
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age.
Well, yeah, he looks like he's 70.
The drones were based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now, compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How
Meanwhile-
penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared.
Crafty.
I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Rescue. I don't think we're rescuing her though, somehow.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Just some ground units, but I suspect there's going to be more. Well, actually, I do know. Meanwhile, that thing goes to the sky. Literally. Right. What do I need? Actually, what about speed? Looks like it's a bit faster, the old X02. Might as well go with this. That's That's a railgun. That'll be handy at some other point. I think we will go with that. Good movability and yep. Mix it up for a change. Don't know who the second pilot though is in that plane. Rescue the former president.
Operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
Cool.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden.
Okay.
You're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Also, it's also one of the things I do really like about the about this game, just how the visuals look. You know, you fly through clouds, you get rainwater on it.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Oh, Ben's trying to carry me up. Meanwhile, I'm going. Don't know what that speed is, but that's fast. 3,200.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Let's be cheeky.
Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them.
There we go, nice little shortcut there.
3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Oh, getting a bit low there.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Skirted it a few times, but I think we're fine. There we go. Now look at that thing. Goes up and up and up and up. Right.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly.
Missile.
Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Mage 2, target destroyed. The enemy has a lock on you, Mage 2.
Need to get rid of those SAMs.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, target down. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Missile.
Break! Missile incoming!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, missile away. Half of the anti-air guns down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft,
That's not nearly
eliminate the
there.
enemy before they can respond. All SAM sites down. There are are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that.
I am doing my best, okay?
Sea Goblin, we've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
There we go, all
All
done.
anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point sight. We're almost there.
Oh,
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Seeing them up here, going up to meet up 2 VIPs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
I feel like I was
Rescue
closer.
craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
Yeah.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the ex-president location now. Run for the container!
Missile.
Frank! Frank!
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Locked, it's chow time. Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the target.
Missile launched.
Ambush! Fire from the foreshore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Missile. Missile.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Okay.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
UAV confirmed down.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harlan, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
Missile.
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Missile.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermobaric! Shit! Rocket!
Damn.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. I will get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
There's too many. We can't take all of them.
He found an Norwegian transport craft. His engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. You fly?
Fall one.
Better than Mr. Harling.
It'll do.
Mage 1 launching missile.
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data.
Mother Goose.
Mother Goose 1. As you recall. After me.
That man ain't happy.
Remaining.
That's the best you can come up with. I mean,
Golem Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
I guess from all names, it's like...
There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Mage 2, target destroyed. Mage 2, walking.
Oh, so that's how he avoided it. He had to use the old flares.
Splashed.
One remaining.
Slow down. Guess we had the same idea. go. Perfect.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
Go Mother Goose. Mother Goose. Yeah, I'm going to space. See you all later.
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support.
Yeah.
5
I'm
minutes
away.
remaining.
We have
He's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, warming up.
Fox 3, Fox 3!
They're after me. Whoa, get trigger. Can't let you have all the glory. Roger.
That's it. You all.
Orders are to fire warnings.
Way to go, Mage 2. Good work.
Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a line.
Trigger, enemy UAV down. Nice work. Keep it up.
Understood. An Arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Missile away. Target was not struck.
Might as well use my 4 AM. I've got a ton of them.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Cargo Squadron, stand by for my order. What about the White House? I mean, the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal?
UAV down.
Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Enemy UAV
Chronicles
down.
1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble.
This one's... Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger. Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
Figures, but why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. Rest ran attempted by
Fire those bloody missiles! Oh god. Could have had a 4 for there.
Continue to maintain air superiority.
Fox 2.
Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel
Oh
Johnson,
no, not
respond.
Mother Goose.
Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
No, just let him get shot down. Who cares?
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond. Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here.
Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you.
Ammunition zero.
UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Let's see if I can actually find him.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace.
That wasn't me!
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down. Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him. Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived. Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchway. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
I still prefer the shaggy defense. It wasn't me.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Well, at least I got an A rank, I suppose. That's a bonus. I had no damage either. I had what, 2% in the second mission, 1% in the third? Been pretty good so far. Right.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
444.
Alright guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual.
Just the usual.
That plan was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many will lose today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Yeah, that's it. Just send me up for fun. It's to deceive and disrupt the enemy in the air above the base. Mix and Sues and twos. Right. Despite what he said, I think I might have my 5th or 4th gen fighter. Let's see. Yeah, let's go for the old F-22. And we'll have some Qualm for good measure.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
You have to use them sparingly though, just 18.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Thing is, he wouldn't have had this plane anyway.
My blood's boiling! Toss the jump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good.
Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
who's Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
You know I got a smoke. I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes. One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
This is Squirrel 1. Numbers we can handle. Proceed with us. Squirrel Squadron, get into formation.
You like what you see, Trigger?
Spare 15, you're too far away. No time for sightseeing.
Hey, I'm here, I'm here. Bit pointless when you can't fly or anything.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Yes, the enemy just hit the control tower. Hey, what's with all the shaking? There's smoke! Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage.
Yay, we can finally
Done by now.
After we think the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill
Kills after
trigger?
the starts.
This is the Peace unit.
If count's going forward,
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your line tone?
I'll show you all how it's done.
go.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm getting that report get dressed up real pretty. Fox 2.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
We can't make a way. We can't. We lost all of them. Where the hell are we out here?
Let's outrun a missile, that's quite handy.
Landed on my tail.
Let's just go from behind and take them out one by one, I think.
Bandit in my sight. Locked on. Don't stray from your bomber. I'm hit. I'm hit. Fox 2.
Full band, check 6.
Friendly shot down.
This is decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got
Not
bombers
more?
and support.
Okay, I forgot about that.
Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
In position behind Bandit.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Missile
Where
coming,
is he?
I can't evade it.
Bandit in my sight. Locked on. Where did they go?
Trigger again.
We're on fire. We're going down.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
So many casualties. Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
Behind Bandit.
I don't know what her problem is. I think she's royalty or something.
That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad quick-tempered tomboy.
Nickel. Nickel.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Nickel.
Spare 15. Don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining.
We're losing escorts. Hurry it up. Finish the job and let's get out of here. Breaking out of luck.
You're low on special weaponry.
Nickel.
2 targets remaining.
Why would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the paper-mache strategy
Yep, hold on. Sorry for that. Just had to talk to someone for a few minutes there. Right, let's get back and finish this off.
Because every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war. Get on their ass if you want to score. One bandit left. Take him down now. I was counting for sir.
Right, there we go. Got that done.
Confirmed eliminated. Hell yeah. Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight. Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTV. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing? Then you win. So what, you're not done? Just checking.
Reminds me of Die Hard 2. Oh, we're going to set the landing altimeter 100 meters lower or higher, or whatever.
We don't want a wreck blocking the runway.
Oh no, what a shame.
You have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
I will.
Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
There we go.
Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free.
Shouldn't bet then. Moral of the story there.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Did you not say anything else? Oh, I guess not. Well, let's see what we got. Oh, another A. 5 for 5 for A's. Yeah, pretty good. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the stream here, unfortunately. Got to end it a bit earlier than planned. I was a bit busy, unfortunately. Not great for trying to get this done in 3 parts at most. I'll see how we do next time. Hopefully start a bit earlier and get more done, but this might turn into a 4-parter now as a result. May try and pick this up on Thursday, but if not, on Friday I should be doing another Wheel of Fortune stream if Pinky and Brownsky are definitely free, which I said they were, so we'll see either way, but I'll either see you Thursday or Friday, so that's that for now. Just want to thank anyone who watches this, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye bye.